Hey XRP community, Leo here with a clear educational breakdown of today's XRP price action and what's driving the conversation. October 29th, 2025. XRP is trading at $2.60 after a strong 48-hour move. In this video, we'll analyze the data, explore recent market signals, and look at real-time discussions from X, all for educational purposes only. Quick note, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing here is financial advice. Always do your own research and consult professionals before making any investment decisions. Let's dive into the facts. First, let's set the context. XRP has gained over 30% in the past week, pushing past key resistance levels. On-chain data from Glassnode shows exchange outflows of 500 million XRP in the last 48 hours, worth about $1.3 billion at current prices. That's a significant move of tokens into private wallets, often interpreted as accumulation by long-term holders. Volume on major exchanges like Binance and Coinbase has spiked 300%, and open interest in XRP futures is at a 3-month high. These are observable metrics, not predictions. Now let's look at the technical picture. XRP recently broke out of a multi-year cup and handle formation on the weekly chart. The $2.68 level, which acted as resistance for months, is now support. The RSI sits at 68, elevated but not in overbought territory, above 70. The MACD just confirmed a bullish crossover. These are standard technical indicators used by traders to assess momentum. No guarantees, just data. On the fundamental side, Ripple continues to expand its ecosystem. The RLUSD stablecoin is live on the XRP ledger, and institutional adoption is growing. Hidden Road, a major digital asset prime broker, integrated with RippleNet last quarter. Evernode is building Layer 2 solutions on XRPL. Japan's TIS, a $2 trillion payments processor, is testing stablecoin issuance on the ledger. These are public developments, part of Ripple's long-term strategy to facilitate fast, low-cost cross-border transfers. Let's bring in real-time sentiment from X. Cointelegraph posted earlier today. XRP chart flashing bullish signals, analysts eyeing $3 rally. That tweet has over 2,000 likes and 400 reposts. On-chain analyst Oroz Whale Guru shared 500M XRP moved off exchanges, whales accumulating. Community member Enjoy Rule XRP posted a simple HODL image that's now at 1,700 likes. These are organic reactions to price movement and on-chain activity. Now, a point of discussion. Elon Musk's recent tweet. He said, SpaceX is now launching roughly the same number of satellites in a year as the number of operational non-SpaceX satellites in orbit cumulatively. This is a factual statement about satellite deployment. Some in the XRP community have drawn parallels between SpaceX's rapid scaling and XRP's potential in global payments. It's an analogy, not a directive. Elon owns X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, and there's ongoing speculation about future payment features. No official integration with XRP has been announced. This is community interpretation, not confirmed news. Let's clarify a common question. Is XRP centralized? No. While Ripple holds a large portion of the supply in escrow, over 55 billion XRP are in circulation. The ledger is decentralized, with over 150 validators worldwide, including universities and financial institutions. Transaction finality occurs in 3 to 5 seconds, at a cost of fractions of a penny. These are technical realities, not marketing claims. Another frequent topic, the SEC case. Ripple prevailed in court. The judge ruled that programmatic sales of XRP on exchanges are not securities. The case is largely resolved, with fines paid and clarity achieved. This legal outcome is public record and has removed a major overhang. Now, let's address velocity and supply. XRP has a total supply of 100 billion tokens. Critics say that's too much, but in payment systems, velocity matters more than static supply. If XRP turns over 10 times per year in cross-border flows, effective circulating supply is reduced. Compare that to Bitcoin, designed as a store of value with low turnover. Different use cases, different economics. Looking at adoption trends, Over 300 financial institutions use RippleNet. SBI in Japan processes real remittances with XRP. MoneyGram tested it for years. Trenglo in Southeast Asia routes live payments. These are operational partnerships, not just press releases. Let's examine the broader macro environment. The Federal Reserve meets today at 2 p.m. Eastern. Markets expect a 25 basis point rate cut. Lower rates typically support risk assets, including crypto. This is not a prediction, just context for current liquidity conditions. Now, a historical perspective. In 2013, XRP traded at 0.005. In 2018, it reached 3.84 during the last major bull cycle. In 2021, it hit 1.96. Each cycle had different catalysts: early awareness, ICO boom, DeFi summer. Today's drivers include institutional adoption, legal clarity, and stablecoin infrastructure. Patterns don't repeat exactly, but they rhyme. Let's talk about ISO 2022. This is the new global messaging standard for payments, launching fully in 2025. XRP Ledger is compliant. Swift is upgrading, but many banks are exploring alternatives. Ripple positions XRP as a bridge asset between fiat rails. Again, this is infrastructure in development, not a guarantee of price. Community strength is worth noting. The XRP ledger has processed over 90 million ledgers since inception. Daily transactions average 1.5 million. The decentralized exchange DEX on XRPL has over $100 million in liquidity. These are measurable metrics of network health. Let's address risk. Crypto is volatile. XRP dropped 80% in 2022. Regulatory shifts, market sentiment, and macro events can impact price. Leverage can amplify losses. Always manage position size and understand the asset you're holding. Now, a balanced view on price targets. Analysts have various models. Some use Fibonacci extensions from the 2018 high. Others look at market cap relative to Swift's daily volume of $5 trillion. A 1% capture would imply a massive valuation, but that's theoretical. Real-world adoption grows incrementally. No one knows the future. Let's explore a what-if scenario, not as prediction, but as education. What if XRP captures 0.1% of global remittances, currently $700 billion annually, at 100 transactions per token per year? That supports a certain price level. This is back-of-the-envelope math, not investment advice. Another angle, tokenized assets. McKinsey estimates 27 trillion in real-world assets could be tokenized by 2030. XRPL supports NFTs, stablecoins, and custom tokens. If even a fraction flows through the ledger, network activity increases. Again, this is potential, not certainty. Let's look at competitors. Stellar, XLM, focuses on financial inclusion. Hedera and Algorand target enterprise. Each has strengths. XRP's edge is speed, cost, and existing banking relationships. Competition drives innovation. Now a word on community giveaways. Many X accounts run contests. 10,000 XRP here, $30,000 there. These boost engagement, but carry risks. Never share private keys. Verify accounts. Scams exist. Stay safe. Let's wrap up the analysis. Today, XRP is at 260. Momentum is strong. On-chain, technical, and fundamental signals align positively. Community sentiment is high. Macro conditions are supportive. But markets are dynamic. Prices can reverse. Key takeaways. 1. Exchange outflows and volume confirm real activity. 2. Legal clarity is in place. 3. Institutional adoption is growing. 4. Technical structure is bullish. 5. Community remains active and engaged. This has been an educational deep dive into XRP's current state. No hype, no promises, just data, context, and transparency. If you found this analysis helpful, consider liking the video to support clear crypto education. Drop a comment with your thoughts on XRP's role in payments. Respectful discussion builds understanding. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more fact-based breakdowns. Share with someone who wants to learn, not speculate. This is Leo, signing off. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep learning. See you in the next one.